You see this moi moi right here? It is made from whole beans. I mean whole beans. I didn't wash up the skin. No seasoning powder, artificial seasoning powder, or MSG added. Purely natural, 100% natural. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Runa. I'll be showing you how to make healthy moi moi. I mean the healthiest moi moi you've ever seen. So I have my beans. I have the three types of pepper: cayenne pepper, habanero pepper, and scotch bonnet pepper, right? And then I went ahead to wash my beans thoroughly. Please do well to wash it thoroughly, I mean thoroughly, and pick it. If there are stones in it, go ahead and pick it first before washing. And then after washing, you add water, you soak it with clean water, right? You do that. So I washed my beans like several times, and then I went ahead to soak it with clean water, and then you keep it aside. Okay, so I really do not know why people are washing off the skin. So if you have a reason why they wash off the skin of beans before making one, please go ahead, drop your comment in the comment section. I really want to know why. Okay, but me, I don't do that, right? So this is it. After like 1 to 2 hours, minimum 30 minutes, once you touch it, you discover that it's very soft. I mean your finger can literally break it, and then you go ahead to start blending it. Okay, so I pour in my beans, my washed beans, my soaked beans, and then I added my pepper. Okay, and then if you have ginger and garlic, go ahead and add. Okay, but I will be adding onions. My ginger and garlic are powdered, in powdered form. Okay, and then I added crayfish. I added little crayfish. So if you're a crayfish lover, go ahead and add as much as well. I really do not like crayfish as much. Okay, and then I went ahead to blend. You can see how smooth the paste is. Okay, you blend, like you run it twice. I use my blender to run it twice, okay, to get it that smooth. And then I use my food processor to chop the onions. Okay, and then yeah, just to save myself the stress. Okay, while I'm chopping the onions with the food processor, the blender, the beans is blending, and then when it is ready, I poured it into my bowl. Okay, so you can see how thick and neatly, like smoothly blended it is. Okay, so I went in with my chopped onions. Okay, so I like onions. You can never have too much of onions in your food. I always say that. Okay, so add a lot of onions so you can blend it with the beans. And then I went ahead with my garlic and ginger powder, so you can also blend it together. And then I usually use sea salt. Okay, so but this sea salt has been blended smoothly. And then my cinnamon powder. Okay, so after which I went, so this is the cinnamon powder cup, and then this is my homemade natural seasoning, right? I have a video of it. I'll pin it in the comments or check the description box, okay, of how to make homemade natural seasoning powder. Now we don't do Maggi, we don't do unhealthy seasoning powder or cubes. Okay, and then I went in with my oil, right? You can use coconut oil, whatever oil you're free to use. Okay, and you can also use palm oil. Yeah, palm oil is also very very good. Okay, and then mix everything together. So this is my stainless cups. Okay, so I'm not using aluminium cups, I'm not using foil, and I'm not using any other. So because I don't have leaf, I will be using stainless cups. And then I went ahead to grease the cups with oil. Okay, with the oil I'm using to cook, right? This is to prevent the moi moi from sticking too much in the palm. Okay, it's still going to stick anyways, but then it's going to reduce it. So you go ahead to grease it. All the stainless content. If you're using a bowl, you do this also. You only don't do this when you're using leaf. Even if you're using ramekin, okay, you still go ahead and grease it. Okay, and then you can now add water. If your mixture is too thick, you go ahead and add water. Okay, just make sure you get the consistency. If you don't like too much, if you don't like hard moi moi like kulumo rock, okay, so add water to get the consistency you want, and go ahead and pour it into your container. Okay, into my stainless cup. So I bought this stainless cup especially for moi moi. I don't use it to drink water, so this is just my moi moi cup. Okay, healthy. This is very very healthy because I don't always have time to go to the market. If you can't always go to the market to buy the leaf, you can just buy these cups, and or you buy ramekin bowls, right? And you can also use stainless bowl, not just cup. Okay, make sure it's stainless, nothing leaching into your food, right? So I went ahead, all my stainless cups are filled right now, and then my water is already on fire. You can see it's almost boiling. Make sure your water is either boiling or very hot, and then just arrange your moi moi cups into your pot. Okay, you can always use steam pot, right? Any pot you have, just arrange it and cover and allow it to cook. After a few minutes, come back. You can see the cracks on the face. This is just a signal to show that the moi moi is ready. So guys, this is it. You can see how simple and easy it is. Moi moi is ready. No stress of washing and peeling off the skin. So will you be trying this? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So if you try this, let me know the outcome. Make sure, remember not to add any artificial seasoning powder or cube to make it healthy. Even if you don't have the seasoning powder I use, just go ahead and use lots of onions, and trust me, it will come out tasty and delicious. Thank you for watching. Bye.